All right, this week in class we're talking about mistakes. You know, we've all made them, for sure. Have we always learned from them? Probably not. Have we wasted time with those things? Absolutely. I remember sparring one time, and the guy I was fighting was just a fantastic fighter. And as we were moving around, he backed away from me a little bit. And as he backed away, I thought, oh. And so I started to close that gap, and I started to come in on him. And the exact moment that I started to step in on him, he's punched me square in the head. And I remember just laughing at that exact moment because it was just so funny to me, because I quickly realized he knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly how I was going to respond, and he knew exactly how to take advantage of my response. And it was just so funny and so obvious to me. And I've gone on to take that motion or that concept that he taught me, like in that split second, I've gone on to use that a million times. And it's just so funny to me. I've also had a really great training partner, and I remember him hitting me with the same submission for nearly a month. And I remember at the end of the month just being like, how does this keep happening? And he showed me how he was setting it up, and it just became so obvious to me. And it's just such a funny contrast to me in that sometimes we learn real fast from our mistakes. Like in that split second of sparring, I learned from my mistake. Whereas in Jiu-Jitsu, it took me a whole month to learn from my mistake. You know, when we're training, we're often trying new things. And they're katas and techniques and timings and rhythms and patterns. And initially, we often feel super awkward and they feel really foreign to us. And if anybody watched us doing them, it looked like we barely had control of our bodies. You know, but fortunately, we're training, in a dojo where it's a safe environment. We can afford to make mistakes and try new things. And as we work on them, we become more adept at them. We start to get the flow and the feel of how to make those things work. Now, our days are like that too. The reality is that we go through our days, and I definitely go through my days, and when I make a mistake, sometimes I'm okay with a mistake, but other times I'm just frustrated and disappointed, and I can't believe I was so stupid to make that mistake. And what I miss out on is that learning opportunity. My ego gets in the way. My belief in myself or what I think I am really gets in my way of my ability to learn. When we miss these learning experiences, we're just really wasting our time. And so this week, as you go through the week, it takes some time when you make a mistake to really try and figure out why it happened. What's the lesson that you can take away from it? And if you can do that and you can learn from it, then I think it makes life a lot more enjoyable. You feel a lot less stress and pressure, and you start to enjoy all those little learning experiences that you're having every day. That's it. I look forward to seeing everybody on the mat real soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Theodore Roosevelt almost made it to the end.